Coach Deborah has a passion and purpose to assist young men, ages 15 to 24, to overcome obstacles and build their best lives. She wants to see every young man live out their potential. She has a master's degree in human services counseling, with a major in life coaching. More importantly, she is the mother of 3 boys, who are exceptional, educated, professional men. Coach Deborah believes it is better to train early, rather than need to fix later. She utilizes basic principles and God-led concepts. Sometimes the only thing a young man has is their credibility or their name. The actions they take are based on the decisions they make. Those decisions align with their choices and result in consequences. Coach Deborah can assist you if you are lost, floundering, or confused. Embrace the help and start building your best life today.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Build Your Best Life Saturday morning reel. We are super excited about a new month. Can you believe it's December already? Hey, well, we just might as well get used to it and believe it, because it is here, December 2nd. Well, this month, Build Your Best Life is based off 5 building materials: associations, self-discipline, goals, positive mindset, and finance. Well, this month we're going to be focusing on that 5th building material, finance. And so our theme for December is reach out for financial peace. Reach out for financial peace. And so I am excited to have a topic on that this morning. But before we get started, as always, thank you for your support. But please make sure that you comment, share, and like. We love your comments, and it benefits me when you like and share, because that way other people can get the content, and the algorithms in YouTube and Facebook show that I'm not just here using up space, but I am doing something. So please, please, please like, comment, and share. Thank you so much. Well, my topic this morning, again, is how to have financial peace, how to have financial peace. And it may be something that you don't normally think about, or like, okay, my money's fine, what's all with the financial piece? But we go through so many things and we doing so much all during the year. And as time goes, it seems like everything moves so much faster. And with the amount of mental health issues that people are having, it's a good thing, I think, to have peace in all areas of your life. So why not your finances as well? Because you don't want to wake up one day and go, oops. So I'm going to talk about this. And as always, I won't keep you very long, but I do think it's relevant information that can help our young people, middle-aged people, senior, mellow, mature people, and everyone. So I know we've heard the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. But I kind of came up with this acronym for peace. Don't place eggs all combined. You may lose everything. So you got that PEACE in there, that peace. But you don't want to just say, hey, everything's good, everything's together, everything's fine, and think it's good, because again, you could lose everything. There's a saying that everybody is one paycheck away from being homeless or living beneath. So that's why I want to cover some of these little nuggets today, and I hope they will help. Of course, I am not a financial expert. We have many great financial experts all over the United States, Bahamas, Jamaica, everywhere. But, I've lived it, I've done it, I've made mistakes. So I have picked up some things here and there. So the very first thing I want to talk about is budget. I know not everybody budgets, but it is important, essential to budget, because how do you know, other than at the end of the month you have money or you don't have money? But if you don't budget, how do you know that that's how you're going to come out? And do you actually know what are all the expenses that you have? So your mortgage or your rent, your utilities, your credit card debt, car payments, those kind of loans, insurance, leisure, gifts, things like that. So everything that you would spend, even charitable donations, that should be in your budget, because if it's not, then you shelling out stuff and you haven't accounted for that. So at the end of the month, you could end up with what? No money. You could be in the hole. And I guess you say, well, how do you get in the hole if, how can I spend what I don't have? Because you have those credit cards, you have the bank account, so you can be actually shelling out more than you have in there. And you'll find out eventually it'll catch up with you. But if you have listed everything possible that you could occur in a month, because you want to set your budget up for the month and then for the year. But that would include, if you're going to put money in your savings, this is everything that's going to go out, everything that's going to come in. So your income versus your expenses. And what do you have at the end of the day? If you routinely have excess, then that's more money that you can save. That doesn't mean that you just got to go splurge it. You can if you want, but that's just more money that you can save in case of emergencies or whatever. But you need to, you don't know what you don't know. So if you do have a budget, at least you do know where you are and what you can do. So I think that's a great thing to do. And I know a lot of financial advisors, as well as Dave Ramsey, they talk about the envelope method of doing things. So, you got that budget, but you got $200 for groceries. If you got that cash in an envelope and that's all you got, and you go to that store, what? you can't spend more than you have, right? So you might have to put some things back, but that does keep you in a line with where you're supposed to be. So having that budget is a great tool to start out with. So if you don't have a budget, at least think about it. You know, you may say, I don't want to go through the bother of doing that, but at least think about it. Okay. The second thing that I think is a good idea is to not place all your funds in one institution. So, like not putting everything in one basket. Don't put all your funds in one institution. That's just like if you just say someone that doesn't believe in banks and they carry all their money around with them. Now, suppose you have $5,000 that's your savings, that's your emergency fund, that's everything, and you don't believe in banks. And then you also think, well, somebody might break in your house. So every time you go somewhere, you take it with you. So what if somebody grab your purse? Then they got everything. Or if you leave it all at home and somebody breaks in and they find your hiding place, they have it all. So to me, it's the same kind of type of thing when you talk about financial institutions, because I know a lot of us bank now at credit unions. So you have that share account and you have that checking account, and it may be that way. It banks to all of my financial institutions are credit unions, and so they talk to each other. So if you have $100 in your checking account and you have $100 in your savings account, and in that checking account you spend 110, they don't say anything. They just go in that savings account and just pull that 10 you need over there, right? So it's easier then for you to spend not only money that you have allotted for your bills and you have them in your account, but you can be using that savings as well, because what they're going to put, if you need money over here in the checking account to pay something, they're going to pull it from your savings. But if you have it somewhere else, then they're not able to pull that unless you have accounts attached or connected in some way. So think about that, not putting everything in the same place, because some people have strong wills and then some of us do not. And therefore, if it's there, I'm going to spend it. But if it's somewhere else, then it may be harder for you to get into. Say you don't even have a card to that account. I don't credit debit card to that account, or I don't want to carry it with me, so I'm just going to put it away, lock it up in safe or whatever, so I never have it with me. So if you just out and just shopping, and you want some more money, you can't get to that over there because you have no way of getting it. So that's going to benefit you. And then some institutions have different interest rates, special incentives or whatever. So, you shop around and not just put your money anywhere, but shop around and find the best places for you to put your money. But again, I think it's really, really good not to put everything together. And then, as part of that, I'm going to I'm not going to throw it in there, but let's don't put everything in the same place. So then I'm going to go to savings. It is essential, crucial for you to save. You might, I know some people say, save, what I'm going to save it for? I'm not going to be here always. I want to spend everything. I'm not going to leave anything for anybody else. I just want to spend it. And that may be the case. You may not even have any family members or anybody that you want to leave anything to. But if you have possessions like a home that you own or cars or whatever, somebody's going to get it. So, but you do want to save, because life happens and you never ever know when there's going to be an emergency. So you may say, well, my house is paid for. Just put a new roof on my house 2 years ago. I'm good to go. My car's running fine, but you never know about that car. As soon as you pull it off a car lot, it loses value. Hey, depending on where you live, you have different, what would you call them? Weather related things that can happen. Like here in Florida, we have hurricanes. I think in the islands, hurricanes. Uh, Over maybe where is it, Japan or wherever, they have tsunamis. Uh, Further north, they have snowstorms. Out west, they have tornadoes. These can completely damage your home. So yes, you put that new roof on your home 2 years ago, but if that hurricane comes through, tears your roof off your house, is your insurance going to pay it at 100%? What about everything that's in your home? A lot of times we think we have insurance that's going to cover everything, only to find out, well, you live in a flood area and you didn't have flood insurance, so you're not covered. So just in case you have those emergencies, you want to have the funds to take care of those emergencies. You don't want to have to go into debt. You have a car, something happens, it gets totaled. You're not going to get the amount that you paid for it. It can be a brand new car. You haven't had it but a month. Remember, as soon as you drove it off the lot, it lost value. So it's totaled. They're going to give you, what is it, fair market value, blue book value, but you're not going to get that same amount that you financed and you paid for that vehicle. So what are you going to do? You want that same vehicle? You're going to go into additional debt? What are you going to do? So you want to save. COVID hit. Some jobs just shut down. Those people, and of course the government was giving money, but that probably wasn't what different people were making as their salaries. So income coming in, you still got the same amount of bills. How are you going to cover those things if you're not saving? You don't have money set aside. And I always say, and like I said, I'm not a financial expert, so it may be more than 6 months now, but I think the rule of thumb was always that you should have at least 6 months of your income saved, put aside for such things as that. You lose your job, you find out you have to retire early, and the way you set your money up is not ready for you to retire at this point. You get a lesser amount than you were depending upon. So there are some things and some reasons why you want to save. And then, you have different things that come up. Of course, I said we have emergencies. Now, some people actually save for special purchases. Like I said, that car. Well, some people, they don't just go out and buy a car and have it financed. They will save for 5-6 years and save the amount that they want to spend on a car, and then take care of that major purchase. They want to redo their kitchen, so when they want all new appliances, they will save that money. So that's a different savings that you want to have that you can't get to. That money is just adding up, and the only thing is getting interest in what you put in there. Your children's college fund. If you have children that are in high school, just born, it's never too early to start saving for college, because of what? It's going to get more and more expensive. And yes, they may be very bright and they get full rides. Is that full ride going to pay for everything? Housing, books, tuition, everything? If so, that's great. But if not, you want to have some fun, so you're not digging in banks and going into debt to send them to college, because if that's what your child wants to do, they need to be able to go to college. If they want to go to a trade school, they need to be able to go to that trade school. If they want to go in the military, that's fine too. However, you want to have those funds available, and don't want to wait to the last minute and panic. Where are we going to get this money from? Where are we going to get this money from? Especially if you have more than one child and they are closer in age, they're 2, 3 years apart. So you can, as soon as you get one college paid for, you may have another one. So that's something else that you can save for. There are many people that actually save up for their vacation. So they have another account and they save for their vacations because, who wants to say, okay, it's vacation time, let's go, pull out the credit cards, get those airline tickets, pay for that cruise, pay for that hotel, pay for those meals with those credit cards. No, 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 no. You want to save, save, save so you have that money to take that vacation, and you can do what vacations are for, to relax. You're not worried about how much it's costing, how you're going to pay it, how many years it's going to take you to pay that credit card bill back, because you have been saving for the vacation and you can just relax. Love it, love it, love it, right? If you have just joined us, we are talking about how to have financial peace, All right. So we've already covered getting that budget, thinking about starting that budget if you don't have one, not putting everything in one institution. They have multiple institutions. And we just finished talking about saving. And now I have 2 more that I'm going to cover, and I just let that budget stay up there, didn't I? Oh. So now I'm going to cover don't fall prey to the lenders. Don't fall prey to your lenders. And that can happen. Lenders sometimes have some savvy marketing ploys to get you in. I know ever since I went into the 501c3 status for Build Your Best Life, I've been getting mail offers to get a platinum American Express card. You have, I use PayPal a lot. So now every time I turn around, I'm getting a text or email from PayPal. You have earned the right to get a PayPal credit card. Spread your payments over several months. Nah, just take it out of my checking account. No. But, they'll tell you, open up this type of checking account. You get 0% introductory fee. You can transfer credit card debt over, and they'll do this, they'll do that, and all types of things. But it's like I guess the one that really get a lot of people is like we have the furniture stores and not so much car lots, but furniture stores. I'm trying to think. What other kind of stores? Maybe department stores. And they say, oh, get this card at 0% interest. No, get this furniture, at 0% interest for 90 days or 180 days or even a year. No finance fees. So you can just enjoy this furniture without having to worry about it. And you have all this time to pay it back. Oh, that sounds good. I'm going to get me this furniture today. So you sit there and you're enjoying this furniture and you're not, saying, okay, I got to pay that. That's good. I don't have to pay any interest on this money. I'm just going to save this money over here and I'll pay them back. But I'm going to save it. I'm going to put it aside. So when that 90 days come, 180 days come, a year come, 6 months come, I got the money, I'm paying them off. So I'm not going to have to pay any finance fees. But a lot of people forget, they're enjoying the furniture, whatever. And before you know it, the time has passed and they're financing whatever you thought you didn't have to pay interest on. And those interest rates are extremely high. You have fallen prey to the lender. They'll get you with that. Another one is the, what do they call them? I think they call them daytime loans, but they're mostly car title loan companies. and they will, of course, you can get cash today. Come right over, get this cash. All you have to do is have the title to your vehicle. So, some people pay cash for a vehicle. So you got a nice vehicle, you got that title, you go in, you ain't got enough crunch, you need that money. You go in there, give them that title, they give you that money. You're like, hey, yeah, that's good. You needed the money. You're not looking at those interest rates. And before you know it, you're looking, it's like, my goodness, I'm going to end up paying 3 or 4 times how much they gave me that day. I needed it, but my goodness, this is ridiculous. Or if something happens and you cannot pay that money back, you've got that money. You didn't pay it back because you couldn't. You have lost your vehicle. You have fallen prey to that particular lender. So everything that sounds good is not good for you. It's not intended to be good. It's intended to be good marketing to make you move, think you're getting a deal when you're not getting a deal at all. Yes, if you're going to plan on going down there, getting that furniture, and you can pay it back in 30 days, it's not a problem. Somebody only give me 0% interest, it's fine. Went on a trip. People saw my nice studs my husband had bought me. Oh, I have a necklace that will match that. Okay. You want to get it. This is how much it costs. Okay, but you can get it 0% interest for 2 years. Okay, no problem. All right, give it to me. Before I get back home, good. Pay that off. Nope. If you can't afford it, you can't afford to pay all that interest or whatever, think before you buy things, but don't fall prey to the lenders. They can do this stuff in their sleep. They're getting paid for that. And I promise not to keep you long. So, and I forgot to put that one up. That was the don't fall prey to the lenders. And then the last one is about plan for retirement. Plan for retirement. A lot of times we sit around and we say, oh, you know what? I'm in good health. There's no reason for me to retire. So I don't have to start putting money aside. I can just use my money to pay this and pay that and go on trips and live life and do what I want to do. I don't need to worry about retirement right now. Guess what? Life happens. So you might be in good health, but some other things can happen that may cause you to need to or want to retire. I've heard of instances where things just weren't going right at work and not sitting down and, taking the time to pray about it and think about it. Somebody like, you know what? I'm just retiring early. I am getting out of here. This is too much. Retire early. You get out there and you find out, hey, this is not the income that I expected for us to have, in our retirement years. This is not enough. Healthcare is too expensive. This is not enough. And then have to end up going somewhere else to work where when you were working, you're working somewhere with great benefits. You had benefits. You were getting money paid into your retirement fund. So that's something that you have to think about. And you can be in good health, but you can have a family member that something happens to them and you have to quit your job. It's more beneficial for you to quit your job so that you can care for them. It's where they're going to need 24-hour-a-day care, and you don't want to put them in an institution. You want to be there for them to take care of them. It might be a spouse or a child or whatever. So, if you are at a place where you have been saving for your retirement, you are able to do this and not have to worry about it. But if you're sitting around waiting, saying, oh, it's going to be okay, I got plenty of time to start, you may regret that decision. So this is why, as I stated earlier, I am not a financial expert. and just live some of these things and find out some of these things the hard way. But if you are not an expert as well, then you may need a financial coach, a financial advisor, or someone that can assist you in managing your finances, because there is nothing like financial peace. You want peace of mind in every aspect of your life. As you're trying to build your best life, you want to have peace. And, if you're having to rob Peter to pay Paul, that's not peaceful. So I'm not saying, you need to be money crazy, do this, but I'm saying you need to be a good steward of your money. If you're not managing your money is managing you. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay, so I hope that this information was helpful to you. But if you want to get some expert information or some tips from an expert, please join me Tuesday for Reach Out on Tuesday, December 5th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My guest is going to be Santana W. Johnson of Centurion Financial Services. He is a CPA. He's a financial advisor. He's a business owner, and he is wonderful. So he has all the 411 about this. So please tune in on Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, thank you so much for tuning in today. Please make sure that you check out my website, www.buildyourbestlife.org, where you can read the blog that comes out each Monday at 10 a.m. You can check out my calendar of events to see when different of our events will be happening. You can also check out the services that I offer. I am a life coach. I specialize in assisting others with the life situations. I do consultations, coaching, speaking, and webinar speaking. I also wrote a book because it was like, how can I get this information that I have a purpose and passion for, and that's helping young men to overcome obstacles to build their best lives? How could I get it out all over the world? Write a book, put it in a book. So I did that. And the title of the book is Build Your Best Life. And you can go on my website and get your autographed copy of the book. Now is a great time of the year to get the book because it makes a great gift. It's a gift that keeps on giving. You might say, well, nobody wants to get a book. Hey, if you're going to get something that's going to help you to be better, to be successful, get a book. And I have to admit, it is beneficial. It will help you to see different aspects of your life. It's about your life, your actions, and your credibility, overcoming obstacles to build your best life. So you can get an autographed copy if you go on my website, message me, and you can also get the Kindle version on Amazon.com. So just think about that. And again, it makes a great, great gift. I look forward to seeing some of you on Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Be Intentional. And it's about our finances. So please tune in. And this year has been all about reach. So as you go along your busy day, you may encounter a young man that has lost his way. Don't shake your head or steady your pace. Stop. Reach out and give the young man a helping hand. If more of us will reach out and assist our young people, the more people we can help and the better off that they will be. And remember, building your best life is our business. That's not a slogan. It's our commitment. I love you. Be blessed. Stay safe. I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.